Close our door. I'm live. Hello, we're live. We're live, people.
Hello.
Sorry, I'm closing the door. We're very efficient and very professional here. All right, now let's see. Looks like our microphone's going. Whoever's here, give us a thumbs up. I'm looking on our other screen to see who's there. So it looks like there's a couple people here. See the little number 2 there?
Yep.
I wonder if we could tell who they are.
And I might need my glasses for this.
I'm going to put hello here in our chat. And I'm going to wait a few minutes. There's going to be a delay. See, there's a little delay of me pointing to the other screen.
I'm not going to look over there.
Right, yeah, and I just probably keep it this way. All right. So there's looks like no one's here yet.
That's
and
okay.
that's yet. But we're going to do it anyway. And yeah, this is going to be a little, let me just pull this up. We got our official outline. I'm here with my friend Kelly. Hello, Kelly.
Thanks for having me, Greg.
Definitely. Pleasure.
it.
Yes. My colleague as well, fellow agent, Montgomery County expert right here.
Yes.
Norristown expert. Now, are you born and raised in Norristown?
I was raised in Bucks County, and I lived upstate with my mom for the past. I came down here about 16 years ago.
Okay.
Here I am.
Nice.
I live in East Norton.
Okay, living in East Norton. Now, is that the name of your YouTube channel? We'll get to that in a minute. We're going to do proper plugging soon enough. So it's only been 1:44. We're just going to wait a few minutes. Hello, Tanya. Is that your friend that was joining us, Kelly?
It is.
Cool. Hi, Tanya. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for joining.
I hope you can hear us okay. Looks like our mic's working. I had to borrow my son's laptop for this because his is more modern than mine. So I was just going to say hi to Kelly, introduce her. Oh, good sound. Perfect. All right. And I'm looking at my notes here. We were going to talk specifically about Norristown, but we could talk about anything. And if anybody has a question, please put it in there and we'll get to them. Maybe the market in general, and unless anybody has a question otherwise. So
you live on the outskirts of Norristown?
Yes.
Collegeville?
Yes, I live. Yep, I do. And I was born and raised in Norristown, technically. Now it was Lower Providence. So that's still Norristown, right?
Would that be Trooper?
Right. See, there's Trooper, there's Eagleville,
Audubon, Jeffersonville.
Yeah, Jeffersonville. Wasn't there one Fairview Village? Fairview Village.
Yeah.
All right. I love it.
But really, in reality, it's all Norristown.
It's all Norristown.
People don't want to say that, but it is. It's Norristown.
Well, Norristown Borough is the county seat, right? Courthouse is there.
A lot of great restaurants.
Definitely. And it's just over the border from Bridgeport,
which is Upper Marion, King of Prussia.
And King of Prussia is a hop and a skip from Norristown, from the borough. Now, I looked it up. Norristown School District is nationally recognized. I mean, they're like a stellar district.
Yeah, they have 4 elementary schools, 2 middle schools.
Cool.
Great high school. I live down the street from the high school. I love on Friday nights when I can hear the band and the football players. It's great. We love hopping down to the games too. So
now Norristown Borough is like next to West Norriton and East Norriton.
Yep.
And then on the other side is Bridgeport. And then coming from, I'm thinking like as I'm, and then Audubon would be next to Norristown as well, the borough.
Then we also have, going the other way, we have North Wales, Lansdale, and then you come into Bluebell, come into Norristown.
Cool. Now we are northern and western, as we like to say it in Philly, from the city, because Montgomery County is the northern western of Center City. And Norristown is like, I would say, how would you say, maybe I could look it up on a map, but like kind of central Montgomery County, right?
It is.
Okay.
It is, because you have Cheltenham at the other end and you have Pottstown at the other end. So we're right in the center.
Good.
I think it's central.
I should take my gum out. My mom is watching this.
He should take his gum out.
She would think it's very rude. Excuse me while I take my gum out. All right, so now we got zip code. So that was one of the other notes I wrote because some people go, "Oh, I want to live in this zip code." Wait, I don't want to live in that city. Look, it's all there's like Norristown is a massive mailing address. So
It's
you got
way bigger than people think.
Mhm.
You have 19401, 19403, but it's huge.
Right, it is massive, and Norristown as a mailing address. But like parts of Norristown are even in college. Like you could get away with saying Norristown, but put a Collegeville zip code on there. So, but we got 19401, 19403. Now 401 is East Norton and Norristown Borough. That's how I kind of have it in my mind, right?
Some of East Norton.
Okay.
That's also 19403.
Okay, and West Norton. That's how I have it in my mind. Is 403 is West Norton, Lower Providence,
And East Norton.
and East Norton. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Very good. So if people were thinking of moving to like Norristown, let's call it, or Montgomery County, but in that vicinity, what would they like question we get asked all the time is like, what's it like to live there? Or what would it be like to live there? And we'll leave it as a nice bland blanket general statement.
I love living in East Norton.
Okay.
I love it. You know what? For one, there's so many restaurants. It's authentic. Mom and pop restaurants.
Mhm.
Like my favorite sushi restaurant is Ronin. Tanya, you're on. You know Ronin's my favorite. Mexican restaurants, Italian restaurants.
Is Ronin up near, I want to say up near the old, now I'm going to date myself. There's still a hospital there, across from the hospital there, Germantown Pike, and what's that,
202?
Yeah.
202 in Germantown?
Is that Ronin in there?
No.
Oh.
Ronin is in Jeffersonville,
Oh.
19403, on the corner of Schuylkill Ave and Ridge Pike. Great little restaurant.
Oh, yeah, near Christine. It's not called Christine's anymore. There's a little pizza shop there. Oh, okay. So you're near Audubon.
Yes.
You're near West Norriton Home Depot.
Yes.
Schuylkill and Ridge Pike. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But other than that, I mean, there's any type of restaurant you want is in the Norristown area, and they're good, authentic, and they're home, like they're family run. I love interviewing all the people. It's just it warms my heart to give
awesome.
them business in this area. Yeah.
Now we did a video. I don't know if you saw it on Norristown and on our channel. Check it out. We'll put the link somewhere or go find it. Give us a like, thumbs up, and subscribe, and also comment and hit the bell notification. By the way, we had to do our shameless self-promotion. Yes. And we went in the borough. And there's that Five Saints Brewery there, right on they took over the old. Let's say they took over
Fire Hall.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. He's got a massive like catering thing going on upstairs.
I haven't been there yet, but they are so well known on Facebook right now. They're doing really well.
Five Saints Distillery. They have like different whiskey and vodka stuff like that. But they'll get food locally. What you were saying is they'll bring the food in locally. They don't cook it there, so they'll say, "Well, what do you want?" And they're going to offer you who's around, who's local. All right, so what else we got here?
Wait, there's also Von C. You ever go to Von Z Brewing? It's down by the Norristown Farm Park and the psychiatric hospital there.
Oh, and that's near the that's near the high school.
Yes, and they bring in their own food trucks from all over every week. So every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you can get all different kinds of food. It's a great little spot, and it's dog friendly.
Oh, see, that's neat. Oh, you know what? When you said that, it made me think of Bald Birds Brewing. Yeah. That's, I guess, technically Audubon, but still Norristown, Lower Providence, right? And that's like an industrial. Yeah. And then you see the food truck, and you're like, oh, and they have the benches outside. No, Von C. That's cool.
There's also Troubles Brewing.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
That's in Collegeville.
Oh, yeah. Trouble's End.
Yeah, good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Here we are talking about food and drinking.
Okay, so that's fine. That's good. That's what it's like living in. So we have, of course, anyone that's seen the channel, anybody who knows anything about Pennsylvania is like, we have all 4 seasons. I mean, we have definite like all 4 seasons. And now we're just getting into winter time because what are we, November 2nd. The frost was on the car this morning. I know. I didn't bring in my mom's. We just had Halloween. Yeah. Speaking of Halloween, Elmwood Park Zoo, I think that's on my list. That's definitely on the video we made too.
Let me tell you about Elmwood Park Zoo. Do you know that has been around since 1924?
No.
81 acres.
Oh, wow.
They have over 300 animals now. I think they actually have almost more animals than the Philadelphia Zoo. And you can get a family package, a family plan there for only $200 for the whole year.
Huh.
You can bring up to 8 people on your family package.
You know what? And that reminds me, when you said that, is right. You have the family package there. There's some correlation where if you buy one or the other, then you either get a discount at Philadelphia Zoo, or vice versa. One gives you one gives you a piece of the other. Yeah, one of our clients, it's actually J Pro Pools. Now he's in Bridgeport, which is right, literally over there's the river that is in between Norristown and Bridgeport. They work on the flamingo pools at the zoo.
Okay.
That's their client. He said, "Oh, that's our client." So he helped, like they fix, the pools in there.
Tosco Pizza is now in there too.
Oh, cool.
And they're serving beer, and you can host events there.
Yeah,
they've really come a long way.
Yeah, one of our fellow agents, they have their what do they call it? A client appreciation.
Yeah.
And it's like they give you, they give you the ticket, of course, but then they give you this lunch and like a fun. They give you like a little gift too. I forget exactly what it is.
And you can feed the giraffes.
Oh yeah, you can feed the giraffes. Now, does anyone know what giraffes eat? If you know what giraffes eat, put it in the post there. Comment it down below. I'll give you a hint. It's not cheesesteaks. Norristown has Zeps.
Oh yeah, the Zeps.
Mm-hmm. Which is basically a hoagie, right? Without the lettuce.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, you could just say hoagie without lettuce, but that I think is mentioned on our video. So, multiple school districts. So that was the other thing. I know we're going back. We're talking about what it's like to live in Norristown, people. So, we talked about the weather. We talked about the foods. Awesome. School district. Now, Norristown is an nationally recognized school district, but so is Methacton. And Methacton is, I guess, technically in Collegeville, but it's Lower Providence. So it's part of Norristown. Or is it a Norristown address? I don't know. I think
it is a Norristown address.
It is. Okay.
Yeah,
so
it's on Crebo Mill Road. That's where the high school is.
Yes. So Methacton is also part of our district as well, Norristown. So we talked about what it's like to live now. How about homes? Like let's get real estate specific. Sure. That's what we're here for.
Let's.
So tell me what you got. What do you got for houses?
All right. So right now, market is slow. We only have in the Norristown area about 90 houses on the market. It's like 91, 92 to be exact.
Wow.
Past 90 days, we sold 205 houses. So they're selling. The second they go on the market, they're gone because we don't have any inventory.
Super popular, right? Low
inventory. We just need some saturation.
Yeah, and people ask us a lot is like, well, I'm going to wait, or I hear that a lot. Well, we're going to wait. By the time we wait, sorry, there's a comment there. Sweet. All right, we're going to let's address that.
I love the area is so developed, clean landscape, lots of businesses, but still support so many wonderful small mom and pop businesses.
I couldn't have said it better. Thank you. That's actually
thank you, Tanya. Sweet. That is true. It's exactly how I feel about this area.
That's very telling. That's really good. Back to inventory. So, if you think about it, Montgomery County has averaged like 800 to 1,000 properties sell each month. So a couple hundred of them are right in the Norristown area. That tells you something.
That tells you a lot. What I like too about our area is it's more affordable living, but you have on the outskirts surrounding it, you have so many amenities, but it's affordable. The taxes aren't that bad either. Like the average priced home in the Norristown area is $305,000. They range from $100,000 all the way up to $875,000. Actually, we have one on the market right now for $1 million.
Nice.
Just one, but the average is $300,000 in this market. That's pretty affordable.
That's great.
For somebody.
That's great, and that's where it's like we're going to wait. If we wait and then the market gets flooded, that's going to push prices up. Meaning, when we have more inventory, prices are going to go up. Well, we're going to wait for the rates to come down. The rate is only 6.5 today. People, I hear them all the time. They say, "Well, at rates at 8%." Whatever you're looking at, that's wrong. We can get you a 6.5, and you're not overpaying. That's a pretty good deal. So. Don't believe everything you hear unless you're hearing it here. Definitely believe everything.
We are the truth, people.
I love it. So don't wait is my point. If you like your payment and you love the house, we can always refinance.
So when do you think the rates are going to drop? I know it's a guess. We have no idea, but I'm thinking third quarter next year. Yes,
I was going to say sometime next year. I totally agree. Like halfway through the year, we're going to get tired of it. And it's going to have to even out at some point. And I think they're going to come to, and I've talked about it on the channel a lot, like they're going to settle in that 4.5, 5 range. That's my opinion. I don't know. I wish I had a crystal ball, but I don't have it. But
Yeah, and I just locked somebody in a couple weeks ago at 8%. From 8% down to a 4.5, that's going to drop their payment drastically, and that's going to make a big difference. I keep telling people, you're just dating the rate.
I like that. Date the rate. Yeah, that's
Date
right.
the rate.
I love that.
It's
Marry
not
the house.
permanent. Yeah.
Right. That's good. So the other thing is, especially Norristown, those districts, is you get under agreement today. By the time you close, say 30 days, 45 days later, you're already in equity, meaning it's the house, the value of the house already went up. So keep that in mind too. It's like, well, while you're waiting, the prices are only going to go up. I don't think we're going to have a market crash. That's my opinion.
I don't either. I think they're going to level out.
Yes.
I don't think we're crashing.
Right. And we're having more in the city, in Philadelphia, moreover than outside of the city. We're having more negotiations. We're having more price reductions. We're having more.
We're allowing home inspections now, which
Yes.
is lovely.
And doing repairs to that. Exactly.
And what we're talking about is during the whole COVID stage from 2020 to 2022 or the beginning of 2023, we weren't even being able to do home inspections because there were so many bidding wars. And now I'm seeing a change. I like it.
Yeah, so we were doing like the pre-offer inspection. Have the home inspector
Yep.
come and then make the before and then make your offer, not contingent on the home inspection at that point.
Yeah, it was the only way you were going to win a bid, unfortunately.
I'm just seeing if we had a
Comments?
comment there. No, somebody gave a thumbs up. Thank you, thumbs up.
Yeah.
All right, so we talked about the borough. I'm looking at my notes over here. So our teleprompter is on the blank. Just kidding.
So one more thing about the East and West Norristown
Yeah,
area, there are so many condo complexes. So if you're looking for condo living or you're looking to be an investor and you want to buy something with low outside maintenance, I mean, we have Regents Park, Northridge Estates, Stony Creek, Stony Way, Deer Run, Middleton Place. There are so many, and the average price on them is like under $250,000. Some of them are under. I have one on the market right now on Center Avenue. It's $129,000. So it's so affordable.
Now, is that a how many bedrooms for that? 129,000.
Two bedroom, one bath. HOA is a little bit higher than that area,
Mhm.
but I mean the average HOA for all these condos is about $250 a month, and it covers your trash. Some of them cover your water, common area maintenance.
You know what that reminds me? I work with a lot of investors,
Mhm.
and we had an investor interested. And I think it was you that had. We always like you can't buy that as an investment in that particular community, right?
Yes,
Or there's some restriction. Some communities have that, like they only want to keep.
they want 20%
That's
usually, right? So
Yeah.
it's 20% are allowed to invest, and then the
Mhm.
rest of the people they don't want as many renters. They want some primary homeowners in there. So every couple years they max out, and then you have to sell it to a primary resident. Right now in Center Ave condos, no more investors. They're maxed.
Okay, and that was the restriction there. But they're great. Those condos are great, especially as a Deer. You mentioned the
Deer
ones
Run.
Deer Run. That's a good one. They're nice and clean, a nice area right near Bluebell.
Deer Run was voted #1 for places to live for so many years. Same with Northridge Estates. Yeah, great complexes.
And it's the community, it's the location, it's like the ease of getting around. It's not being in the city if you didn't want to, but it's all those things, and it's safe.
Oh, and plus you have the Norristown train station right there
Mm-hmm.
on Main. There's 3 of them: Elm, Main, and the transportation center. I can't think of the name of that one.
Right? Is that Barbados or Lafayette?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Lafayette.
But right there, that takes you
Yeah.
right into Center City. So if you want lower price living, but you still have to go to the city every day, just jump on the train. It's a 45-minute ride.
And that's a great point, because actually in Norristown and most of the area in and around Philly and outside of Philly, you can get literally anywhere in the world. Like transportation center can take you to the airport, can take you to King of Prussia, which can take you to the airport, can take you into Center City, can take you. I mean, then you get to the airport. It's an international airport.
Yeah.
It was 45 minutes. And that actually ties into the main line, which is near Villanova. And check out our videos on the Villanova main line, etc.
And you specialize in Villanova.
Definitely, yes. We do a lot of work along that train, the main line, along that Villanova Wayne. They call it the main line or Philadelphia main line.
So, Greg, what is the difference in price from Villanova mainline area to Norristown? What is that?
Wow.
Sweet spot.
So yeah, like your $300,000 house that you mentioned in Norristown, which is beautiful, great district, great payment, excellent rate. That probably will be near 700,000.
Wow.
I mean, it's more than double. I mean, Villanova is one of the most affluent areas, I mean, in the country.
Yeah.
Which also has Treddy School District and
What is the school district there?
Treddy for Easttown. Yep, Treddy
Go
East
through
or
that
Radnor. It depends on where you go specifically. Looks like we got some other folks joining us. Thank you so much for coming. I'm looking at my other screen to make sure we're not missing any questions. So we're here live on Facebook Live or Facebook. Yeah, sorry.
No, we're not on Facebook today.
I had to give a plug to Facebook. YouTube Live. Can we edit that out? No, we can't edit that
This
out
is live,
because
people.
we are live. But we're talking with a local expert here, Montgomery County, Kelly Stipa, and we'll post after when the video's over. We'll have a copy for everybody here to watch. We'll post her information, links to her website. But we are friends, colleagues, fellow Montgomery County-ites. Is that how they say it, Montgomery County? Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So anybody has a question, please do. Grace Ferry. Okay. Hello, sir, madam, Ms. or Mrs. Mr. Stern. Spinner's End in the chat. Okay, cool. Hopefully that is something maybe we could. Maybe we should Google it. Okay, yeah. It says Spinner's End. That sounds cool. I'm going to look at that and see if it's
Spinner's End. Where is that?
See if this is appropriate.
Grace Ferry.
Yeah, Grace Ferry's in Philly, kind of near South Philly, but just over the bridge.
Greg knows everything about Philly. I am a burbs girl. I am strictly Montgomery County. I can't parallel park, so I don't go into the city. Greg gets all my leads for the center city.
Yes, so we work together and we work very well together in that regard. Here it is. It's looks like a grocery store. So cool. Hopefully you're live from there. Maybe we'll come and get some wares next time. But if you can see where that would be located.
It's an old neighborhood name.
Nice. Awesome.
Do you live there? Very interesting.
Yeah, it must be this part of Grace Ferry. Forgotten Bottom is not too far from there.
Yep,
awesome.
They do live there. I'm wondering what the cost of living is there. How's the neighborhood there? I wish you could jump on the call with us.
I wonder how we could do that.
I know. Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah, that would be interesting. How do we? We'll have to write that down.
Great.
Oh, cool. Very good.
Yeah. So, another thing about our area too is like we have a farm park. I love that farm park. Did you ever walk it?
Yes.
700 acres.
Yeah, it's massive, and like you don't know it's there. You don't know what it is, and then you see like the trail. There's trails there. I see people on the
trails. Guess who it came from? Who's the biggest guy in Philly that's no longer the biggest guy?
Oh,
here's a trick question for you.
Of course, yeah, it's definitely that guy. You know
that guy.
What's his name? It used to be
the tallest guy in Philly. Now he's not the tallest guy in Philly.
Oh, was that William Penn?
Yes.
Oh, I love that guy.
Yes. Yeah, it was a piece of land from William Penn many, many, many years ago. And now, I mean, they have hatcheries in there. They have biking. They do 5Ks in the farm park. 8 huge trails. It's very large. We go there all the time. We walk our dogs.
Massive. Yeah, and I know it is dog friendly, pet friendly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So we're gonna have. It looks like there's an ad coming. So we have to pay, to keep the lights on, and we got to pay commissions. So I don't know if it's going to interrupt us or not, but we're going to keep walking.
Keep going.
Keep on talking.
Yeah.
Billy Penn, thank you, Mr. RS, or is that Ms. RS? I think it's Mr. RS. Pretty sure that's our local fan favorite, Rich S. from. He's in the Coatesville area, I believe, Chester County, if I'm not mistaken, which we have an office there as well. So.
Do you do a lot in Coatesville?
Yeah, we do. Absolutely. Yep. We do a lot, pretty much everywhere. I mean, we go Philadelphia to Reading. I mean, all the way from city to city and then beyond, of course. We got you. There's an ad there for everyone. I hope you enjoy that ad. I hope it's for something good. Please thank our sponsors. Hopefully it's something. Coatesville's definitely up and coming. They're putting a lot of money into that area.
Yeah.
And the same thing, like Tanya mentioned, there's a lot of development in the Norristown area, and they're actually developing, which I think is great, on the river there in Bridgeport. So it's only going to push into Norristown. They're not going to not let it come up. I think there was that major flood we had years ago, and Front Street in Bridgeport, they're now, I don't know if you see it, but they're now developing. It's going to take 3 or 4 years, but it's got to push over to Norristown because it only would behoove them to do that.
Did you see all that construction in Conshohocken on the river? I
Yes.
went by yesterday. I was shocked. The buildings are just going up like crazy.
Well, that's like they had that Wawa there, and it was like, and it's now it's easy. Like as soon as you get off, is it the Turnpike there or 476? Like was like, why is Wawa going? They were like in the forefront of
yeah.
all of it. Like they knew it was coming, or maybe somebody tipped them off. But we do talk about Wawa a lot on our channel. But I want to talk more about investing in Norristown. So in the boroughs, great. Outside of the boroughs, great. You could get a twin home in the borough for like 165, 175,000. They easily rent for like $2,200. I mean, $2,000 easily. We have a couple of rental listings in there now. One's a 3-bed, 2-bath. One's a 4-bed, 1.5 bath. $2,000 rent or $1,675 for the smaller unit.
Yeah, plus duplexes.
Oh yeah,
snag a duplex, get 2 of them.
Multi-units there. They got that whole. They redid that whole. I guess that would be on East Norton's side. They redid that. It used to be Ports of the World, but now it's the DMV is there. But they have that whole coming up the Cal. Yes.
What is that now?
It's just new office. Oh, there is DMV there, and then across.
Above it, yeah.
Above that, right? I think it's office space. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But there is new construction happening. There's land available to buy. You could pick up a West Norton, nice little rancher or like a 1.5 story for like, $250,000, maybe like 275, 300,000.
300.
And they rent for $2,700. People want to be in that area. You got a driveway there. You got off-street parking. Oh yeah, Mr. RS, 5 Saints. Yes, we were talking about that earlier.
We just were saying about that.
That is popular spot. And what did you mention? I didn't even know.
Oh,
you
Von
said,
C.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Mr. RS. You know Von C Brewery? That's a great little spot. They have live music outside in the summer, and it's in the industrial area across from the state hospital. They have what did I say? The trucks.
Yeah, like the food trucks.
Yeah,
there.
food trucks. Yeah.
And that reminded me of Bald's Birds. We talked about that too. But along the when you said about Conshohocken, I was thinking, which we did a video on too, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out. And I was actually along the river there. They have like restaurants, like right there. Like there's a trail, walking trail, and they have coffee shops and restaurants right there on the river that you could stop for a drink or a little bite to eat.
Well, you also, if you go down Schuylkill Ave and you take that all the way down to the river, that's a great biking path there, and that goes all the way into the city.
And that takes you right into all the way to Philadelphia.
But it's 16 miles round trip if you ride your bike from Conshohocken and back. I've done that a few times, and now I guess they're getting smart and putting in little cafes there.
Yes,
Nice.
yeah, and actually, there's like people will go there that aren't on the trail, like that's where they're headed for the night. There's the jazz club there in the borough. I can't think of the name of it. It's off of Markley Street. I'll think about it, or as soon as I stop thinking about it, I'll remember it.
Tell me what it is, because I'd like to go.
Yes, they're across from the cigar factory, which is now apartments, and this is it the Silk Mill, or right across from those big offices there, or those big condos there, or apartments. Let me see. I'm just checking my notes again, so I want to make sure we touched on everything that I had kind of wanted to talk about. Any questions otherwise? I want to go. Yeah, I want to go there too. If anybody is checking this out after the fact, and you had a question specific, or you had a comment to make, it'd be great to hear what you think of Norristown, or what you think it's like living in Norristown is like.
I say give it a shot. It's a great community.
Oh, absolutely.
I love it.
Definitely. I totally agree. There's a lot of stuff to do for kids. I mean, you talk about we talked about Elmwood Park Zoo, but if you got little kids or big kids, there's stuff to do very close, and you don't have to go
Tons
super
of baseball
far.
teams. They have the East Norton Field Days, or I don't know what they're called now. I call them Field Days.
Yeah, that's
West
right,
Norton
yeah.
Days. Yeah, and they just put in a brand new Wawa on Germantown Pike.
Yes.
With beer.
And I haven't tried Wawa's pizza yet. I've heard some mixed reviews, but we won't try that. Yeah, we won't try that.
Yeah, they opened it up right where Ray's Diner was.
Oh,
Ray's
okay,
Diner
yeah.
sat for years empty, and they finally opened it up. It's a great spot.
Oh, there's a Wawa, right? Okay, there's Arby's is near there, I think.
Yeah, right next door. In Boston. chicken. What's it called?
Oh yeah,
Place?
Boston Market.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boston Market in Norristown. Now Norristown does have a really great and I want to say like Hispanic presence,
Yes.
and the food is like
So
so good and like so authentic, like
Las Fritas.
yeah, like, and they're making it like they don't like have guacamole in a jar. They're like, you want guacamole?
No.
Hold on. Then they go get the avocado and they cut it and they're like crushing it up, and then they're so, like right in front of you like that.
The strip mall in the corner across from Suburban Hospital. Las Fritas Mexican restaurant, and then next to that is Via Veneto. I love both of them, but Las Fritas is so authentic. They have their kids sitting in the little booth. They don't have any workers. I brought 12 girls there the other day. I'm like, can I help you? He says, yes, you can. I served. I found the salsa. We had homemade chips. He's like, I really need you to come work here. I'm like, no, I need to sell houses.
Right. We need not chip. Yeah.
But
no, but
so good.
You said the homemade chips, like they take the they make the tortilla, then they take the tortilla and they cut it and then they deep fry. Oh, it's like a little bit warm and they put the salt on there. Oh, it's perfect for me. Maybe we'll have to we have to go there. Maybe we can go live from there, or we can at least do a video for that. So we've been at it like 30 minutes. I mean, the plan was to be here about 15, 20 minutes. I mean, we can keep going.
Great talk.
But if
I'd love to do it again.
Yeah, this has been fun. It's been great. I was hoping to get these points across. I'm going to kind of open it up here for like a Q&A if anybody has questions. Questions we get a lot is is there a job market? Is there a lot of availability for jobs? I mean, this is the county seat. You have King of Prussia, and you have the second, I think it's the country, or is it the world? I mean, it's like the world, third or fourth biggest mall in the world, King of Prussia, literally.
It's definitely number 2 in the country. And they have the Millionaire Row now. Not that I can afford anything in that row, but I mean.
But it's nice to window shop there.
Yes, it is. And King of Prussia Mall is massive. And now they have all the restaurants around it too. You know where else? Plymouth Meeting Mall. Yeah, the mall inside doesn't have a lot of stores. But on the outside, they have so many great restaurants. Yes. They just opened up Dick's Sporting Goods, Michael's, Miller's Ale House. They have P.F. Chang's, Redstone. Mm-hmm. There's so many great places to eat around the mall.
And there's a turnpike entrance right there.
Right there.
And you can get into the city. I mean, you're Roxborough. You're like, you have to kick a rock a little harder than normal, but you could get right into Roxborough and be in the city. So that draws a lot of people to this area because you could go out towards Allentown or up towards Reading and work in the mushroom fields, or you go into the city but don't have to live in the city. You can work outside of the city. There's the whole financial district there in Radnor and in Wayne. There's a ton of opportunity for job.
Yeah.
Conshohocken, and we talk about a lot. Of course, Philadelphia has tasty cakes, and they have the pretzels, like the headquarters here. Digging up neighborhood. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah, we're not focusing on the negative. There's so many positives out there. There's no reason to focus on the negative. Yeah, there's so many good reasons to live in any area. Actually,
I was just reading that comment. I love the one. Thank you, RS. Thank you. You're right. We try to. I try to talk to myself a lot. Like just be focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Plus, I don't know if anyone's noticed. No one said anything, but I'll zoom in a little bit. It is November. It's No Shave November. So one of my kids heard about this, and it's just.
Do you have a beard growing?
Yeah.
Do you?
You couldn't tell?
Let me look.
Yeah, put your glasses on.
Oh yeah, I see it. He does. It's there.
See?
It's there. Yeah.
I've only just been shaving the neck.
The whole month of November, you're not going to.
You don't shave. Well, I just keep it clean because I gotta make a living.
You're gonna do a mustache too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the whole thing's gonna go. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You heard it, folks. I can't wait to see where this is going.
So maybe we'll go live if we get enough likes, comments. What other things? Sponsorships. Actually, if we get better sponsorships, then maybe we'll go live. Maybe Gillette would like to, give a thing. Yeah, it's up to you. But Ms. Stern, forgive me if I'm saying it wrong. The Stern Citizen. Relabeling opens up people to new possibilities. I like that. Yeah, exactly. Oh, right. You Google it in the negative. Of course, the negative areas come up first. Right. Well, that's okay. Negativity sells, but
that's actually
not
true.
Here. But not here.
Yeah.
5 o'clock shadow. Yeah. It's more like a 3:45 shadow, but
It's more like not even a shadow right now.
so if you're watching the video after the fact, you have questions, or you want us to talk about something more specific, I'd be glad to do it. We do have 100% financing options. That's the last thing I wanted to kind of touch on and leave on a good note. There are several. There are grants in Montgomery County and Philadelphia in the city, but we were just talking about that before we started going live, that we have multiple 100%, literally nothing fancy,
And
nothing.
the bridge loan is back.
Yes.
Bridge loan. So you don't have to do a home sale contingency anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you have a home sale contingency and you really want to buy this house, there are lenders out there that will actually do a bridge loan for you to take care of that option, so you can win a bid with a home sale contingency. That's exciting news.
Absolutely, and it's huge, especially in our marketplace. Pretty much everywhere in this area of Pennsylvania, that's a massive game changer, where you don't have to sell the house, or you don't need the cash.
Yeah.
From or you're getting approved, basically having both mortgages.
Right.
Renting, and we did get a few comments on for renting.
Renting's gone up.
Oh yeah, like the the rental market is as competitive as,
or worse.
And it's brutal, because I mean but you need somewhere to live. And we have a whole video series coming up here on our channel with regards to renting. Should I rent? Should I buy? What's better? Why would I pick? How much does it cost? What should I do to prepare? And Kelly will have some of that as well on her channel.
Mm-hmm.
So
speaking
of, now, is this the plug? Is this the time?
Is this it?
Yes, this is it.
Do we have a name?
Drum roll. Yes. What is, you know what? Why don't we ask the people, what should we name? What should Kelly name her channel? But yeah, do you have a name?
I'm thinking Living in Montgomery County.
I love it. I think it's perfect.
Living in Montgomery County.
Yes.
I wanted to do Living in Norristown, but I think it's too small. I think Living in Montgomery County branches it out a little bit more.
Definitely, yes, because for 100 reasons, that's great. Plus, if somebody is Googling, maybe they're interested in Chester County, they see Montgomery County's next door. Hey, maybe we could help you with that as well. But if you have real estate needs, give Kelly a call, text, email anytime, as well as Living in Montco. I like that.
Actually, if you have real estate needs for the Jersey Shore.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
No, I just thought of it.
Yes, that is excellent.
I'm licensed in New Jersey and Delaware. So if Greg is your realtor and you want to buy down the shore, anywhere from like Brigantine all the way to Cape May, reach out to Greg and he'll hook you up with me, and I can be your realtor down there. I own a couple properties down there, and I've been going there for 48 years now. It's my jam. I love the shore.
And I do say often on our channel, on our videos, that we got you covered in the city, out of the city, and in Jersey too. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Yep.
We got you covered in Jersey. The Jersey Shore, Kelly's got you covered. We got you covered anywhere in New Jersey as well. Heck, we got offices all on the East Coast. We can help you worldwide. So you got a real estate need, you give us a call. We'll hit you up.
What's your number?
My number is, well, let's see. Which number should I give? If anyone knows the number and you can post it in the chat, we'll make sure that our sponsor, which will be Gillette, come the end of November, will send you a free Mach 3 blade. My best way to reach me, as always, is 484-997-8068. You can call, you can text, or you can email me. My email will be in the links below. And how will people reach you?
You can reach me by dialing my cell phone at 267-249-9000. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Thanks for being here. This is fun. This is
great.
I had a good time.
Me too.
All right, we're going to sign off. If anybody has a last minute thing to say, we are technically 9 minutes and 7 seconds over our time, but that's okay. I appreciate you guys coming out. Have a great day, everybody. And I'm about to end the stream. 3, 2, 1, or I should go, 3, 2, 1. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.
Ending stream, end.
Is it over?